Hello, my name is Jason Levin. I'm a career and outplacement coach with Ready, Set, Launch LLC. Today we're going to talk about keys to the interview game, and we are going to listen to some words of wisdom from Sasho, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can take your inner Sasho into your next interview. Here's Sasho talking about preparation.
One of the great quotes of all time is, if you don't prepare, you're prepared to fail. So immediately you understand the importance of preparation.
And now Sasho is talking about how you can have your keys to the game.
Have what we need to keep the game from an attacking side, the defensive side, and from a mental side. And it's no different from what we have in the locker room. Pick up two or three of the most moments in that game. A sport like soccer, the systems don't really dictate what the principles are much more important than strategy. So we have an understanding of what we need to do. We have the ball, what we need to do. We don't have the ball. We have to talk about the mental moments in the game of soccer. The concentration portion, the tactical awareness, the alertness, reading the game, seeing things happen.
And so Sasho has some great ideas on how he prepares his players, and we can take that same level of preparation into your next interview. So here are the keys to the interview game. Sasho talked a lot about preparation. I've got a 5-point checklist on what you can follow for your next interview. And it's mindset, and Sasho talked a lot about mindset. People win games. Well, people hire people, and you need to have that right mindset going into your next interview. Professional appearance, understanding the organization, understanding the interviewer, your story. Recognize in mindset that getting nervous is normal, but more importantly, how you handle that nervousness is whether you're going to win or not. And so understand what calms you down. And you want to have that inner voice understanding that you're going to be succeeding. You're going to be giving great answers. They're going to be asking you questions. There's going to be a great engagement during the interview. And so that in your mind, you're going to enjoy the experience so that you can connect with your interviewer and land that next job or that promotion or whatever it is that you're looking for. In addition to mindset, you got to look your very best. So 3 or 4 days in advance, go get a haircut, go to the hairdresser, and so that you can bring out your very best even before you open your mouth. In terms of organization and preparing to understand your organization is extremely important. Recognize that if it's a nonprofit employer or a public sector employer or a private sector employer, they all have a mission, they all have an organizational culture, and they all have organizations that might be doing similar types of work. And it's up to you to do that necessary research so that you can articulate to them how you align with their mission and culture and why you're picking them over other types of organizations. As you would do a deeper dive into private sector organizations, understanding the sector and industry. Is it expanding? Is it contracting? Why? What's the organization's business model? Who are their customers and what are their lines of business? Are they selling to individuals? Are they selling to governments? Are they selling to other corporations? Are they service-based business? Are they a product-based business? And understanding the recent news that's impacting that employer will allow for you to speak intelligently about the organization and that you can succeed in your interview. One final point on the organization, I'm a huge fan of YouTube. Why? A lot of organizations now are using YouTube to get their employees out there talking about what it's like to work in that organization. And that gets back to mission and culture and helping you understand how you align with the mission and culture of the organization. Recognize that preparing for your interviewer is important. You're very likely to get the name or the names of the people that are going to be interviewing you. And so you can do a digital search just as much as they're doing a digital search on you. What's their role in the organization? Are there things that you might have in common with that particular person? And recognize that everyone matters. There might be some nuances between recruiters and hiring managers. Recruiters might be asking more fit type of questions, where hiring managers are closer to the work, and so they're going to probably be doing a deeper dive on your experience, your results, your skill set, those types of things. Never too late to informational interview as you're going through the process and meeting new people and making sure that you understand everything about the new opportunity, the team, and the organization itself. Recognize that you can prepare your story in a conversational way. And so you have the microphone. This is your opportunity to get out and shine and be clear. And so 70 to 75% of the interview are these 5 classic questions. Tell me about yourself. Walk me through your resume. Why role? Why sector? Why this employer? Your key accomplishments, your strengths and weaknesses. And this is all based on the job spec in front of you. And so align your story to that job spec. Best way to prepare your story is to time your stories. My favorite timing software is onlinestopwatch.com. Shoot for answers around 90 seconds, 2 minutes max. You can use your iPhone or your Droid stopwatch. But the more that you time your stories, the better and more articulate you become in getting across the very best of yourself. At the end of each interview, recognize that you need to close. And the best way to close on an interview is to show interest and excitement for the role, team, and employer at the end of the conversation. The person hiring you wants to know that you're motivated, that you really want to have this role and be on this team, and re-articulate that. Handle any objections, and feel free to ask questions such as, are there any questions that I could help answer for you about my background? Ask about next steps in the process. Understand, is this the last interview? Are there going to be other candidates? What is going to happen next after this conversation? Make sure to get a business card because you want to send an email thank you out in 24 hours. These are the keys to your interview game. Bring out your inner Sasho the next time you go out for that interview. I'm Jason Levin with Ready, Set, Launch. Good luck, Terps.